Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe.
The Alienist, episode 9 out of 10. One more episode next week is the finale. This episode is called Requiem. Well, people, this was Mary's funeral. It was sad, it was dark, it was wet. A lot of rain in the beginning of this episode, and Dr. K is mourning. I mean, he was missing in kind of the first couple minutes, but what do you expect? If some chaotic murder scene happened in your freaking foyer, your staircase, your chandelier is now part of a murder scene with DNA every which way. The girl who you had a crush on, you couldn't let know what it was, what it ain't. Then you finally had that moment and you told her, hey, yo, you grown. You don't have to be here anymore. You're kind of coming to the reality, the truth of yourself as a man. And now she dead. There's definitely no future between the two of y'all. You be feeling a certain type of way as well. And poor him. Homeboy said, if not me, then who? And I'm like, wow, that's where we're going with these quotes, huh? Okay, Dr. K. Racist liar. In the interview between the detective sergeants, the twins are talking to the guy who was on scene the day the house was taken over. And he's a racist liar. He was saying some crazy things out of his mouth. And I'm like, what? How could you say Mary said that? Everybody know for seven episodes that girl ain't said nothing. I didn't say that. And when his chair, he went from a very comfortable feel, the guy who was getting interviewed, just very comfortable, chair all reclined and whatnot. Then he dropped it down, and that kind of was a mood changer. We had a lot of those little shifts throughout this episode. Old Chief stare down versus new Chief. It was Teddy versus that jerk in a badly lit bar. Kind of can't. Do y'all get a Blue Bloods feel? I kind of felt like that TV show Blue Bloods for some reason. I don't know. It's going to go down between these two, and will Teddy take this man's life the next episode? George/John Beecham, we're looking for the person who may have changed their name. We're comparing his penmanship. We're going in his old bedroom where we find a dead cat, a cat in the baseboards, and we're like, what kind of person is this dude? This is nuts. Shouts out to the crew, because the crew was rolling super deep. They were rolling deep like they were up in the SUV, y'all, but they were in a carriage. I said, oh, this is gangster right here. Everybody stepping out of that carriage. I'm like, how many people does the carriage hold? 6? They stepped out, picked the lock. I'm like, okay. Alienist is getting a little gangster, getting a little dirtier than usual, minus Dr. K. So is that what it is? They feel they can move a little more swiftly. They got the new spot, and they kind of going rogue, I guess, doing it on their own. But they break into that funky room. Kind of misled the lady who was the homeowner, but you got to do what you got to do, because we only have one episode left, and you have to kind of get the information immediately at this point. Dirty Captain. That little sick man. He threatened Sarah with sexual violence, went home and he couldn't get it in with his own spouse. Is that what's wrong with him? He's taking his home life out on the community? Wow. I don't see him making it. I don't see him making it that long. I really don't. Something has to change, and Sarah has really stepped into herself. So what is Cyrus capable of? We don't know. The unknown at this point. We know he's taken the life of another man or a woman, and he's ticked off right now. He was just very focused when he was just sharpening his blade, sharpening his tool. If your mind is your sharpest tool, and his mind is going at this point. He was going to take out the captain. He's going to, like I said, his time is coming. It's going to be the next episode. He could have done it, but he had a heart because there was a child there. He's not an animal, or is he? He's definitely probably going to be walking down those steps, snatches Achilles. Oh, it's going to be tending every day on where. This episode dealt a lot with calendars. It dealt a lot with not well-lit areas, and darkness set the tension in this episode. The bloody pool of a body at that bathhouse / pool area. Why is it patrolled by the police? Anyone know? Drop a comment below. Enlighten me. Can we talk about Dr. K right quick? Okay, so he's battling his own depression in his seclusion. He's in the room by himself having a moment. The piano's going on, having a moment. Stabbing his arm where I don't want to say it's a dead arm, but he's lost the feeling in it. He's disabled. with the wine glass, like he drank the wine, he's drunk, he's upset, he's pissed off, and nothing worse than a pissed off person because they have nothing to lose. And he's kind of at that point of episode 10, the finale, nothing to lose. And what is he willing to do? Anything. Same as Cyrus, same as everybody at this point. It's Hail Mary. It's throwing the football way down because the clock's ticking. And what are you going to do? Finally, John gets to do his job. His job is to draw these pictures, recreate the scenes with his artwork, and we finally get to see him almost doing what they call a six-pack. A six-pack is when you take multiple pictures of different criminals and you bring them before someone to be like, hey, did they do it? Is it him? Oh, no, it's not. It's that person, this person right here. So that's kind of what he's doing. He's got these pictures he drew like a sketch artist. He's asking everyone, hey, is this the person? Is this the person? And he's not really getting anywhere with it, but he's still steady. You know what I mean? Steady gets it. He's in his element, which is good because his head is wrapped tight. So he's kind of he's running the crew versus Dr. K, who's running himself downhill. Why did the little boy not run out? Why did he run into a little tight room and not run completely out of the facility? You ran back because you know you got gypped. The dude took your money and you were going to get him. The man cascaded down like he was on a mountaintop and killed him. Killed him. His foot was just jiggling. The blood was pouring out everywhere. It was crazy, nasty, and it just felt so cold on that hard floor. And he just dragged him all through the facility, and he in there panicking. And look what happened. We find a heart in a box, y'all. A heart in a heart box. So you know a heart isn't shaped like that. It was a heart in a heart box. I could just scream right now. It was so nasty. A jar full of eyes. Not even. It was like a terrible science experiment with goats. But you know they're human eyes in this case, and all you can do is say what Sarah said. How many has there been? Years worth of doing this guy. We got to get Beecham next episode, y'all. This is getting crazy. Is a little boy gonna break free? Or is a crew gonna pop up in there? Is the police gonna go back and do another little patrol since they're always in that area? How could it happen? How could this happen to this guy, to these kids? This is crazy. This is madness. Right under their nose at this point. Are they going to show his face? I mean, we just saw thighs and feet and a silhouette of this fool walking barefoot. I thought the boy was going to jump out the closet and leave little footsteps in the blood and the guy was just going to follow him. But he probably could have got out of there if he just would have kept going. But to hide, that's just, it gets me. It gets me. I just want him to just break free and get caught. I don't know. Will they catch Beecham or will they kill Beecham? Will Beecham be put in handcuffs at the end of episode 10? No. I feel like they're so angry at this point that bullets will fly or a knife will fly or it'll be a fist fight. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it will be justice in that matter. I really don't. Dr. K, get it together, man. Get it together. This was a crazy episode. But however, it was juicy. Let me know what you think. Comments below. Until the next time. See y'all for that final episode. Peace.